I cannot express how effing cold it is right now.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah. And maybe we could try it next week again. But I don't wanna think we're toxic. But who
Can you help it? Ja. Vind je het wel wat? Ja?
I'm sorry that I blamed you for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through.
I cannot express how effing cold it is right now. It was like there's ice on the water behind here. I am so cold. Oh my god. I was not made to be a model. And too clunky. Oh, I can't feel my fingers. I think I got enough shots out of this. I'm gonna call it quits because I'm literally freezing my ass off. I can no longer feel my finger. Do this in summer, guys. This was a bad idea. Yes, we go. Hi guys, it is a beautiful sunny day. I'm sitting in a really sunny spot, but it's actually making the view really dark. Does this help? It actually does. It is a beautiful, bright, sunny day, and I have spent the entirety of the last week working on taking product photos, and my hands are itching to go outside and work on the yard. I spent all the weekend trimming 2 of my bushes and figuring out what I want to do with the yard, and next week my parents-in-law are going to come over and we're going to work on it some more, and I really want to get, I don't know, more progress done before then, but my arm still really hurt from doing all that work. And so today I decided to do things a little bit differently, and I realized that I thought this was going to take me 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 tops, and it's taken me a whole week, and I still have the washi tape and the prints to go, so I'm not even close to the end yet, so that's going to be at least another day or 2. And I realized that part of the reason why it's taking me so long is because I'm being way too perfectionistic. And if I want to ever get the shop update online, I need to lower my standards and not take a literal 100 photos per product. And just sort of like hope for the best. So yeah, I've been doing that, and I'm trying to battle my perfectionistic demon and figure out what's going to be okay. So yeah, that's basically me. And I realized that I'm really pushing myself too much and focusing on all the wrong things. So this morning I decided that instead of doom scrolling social media and watching the news for an hour as I wake up, I cleaned the kitchen. I just did some thinking, and then I wrote the thinking down in a Patreon post, which had been on my to-do list for weeks, but I hadn't gotten to it because I've been so focused on taking product pictures and that I've dropped everything else. I told myself that I was going to draw more and create more in February, but I really haven't done that. I've spent 1 day drawing and painting, and other than that, I haven't given myself the space for that. Because drawing is so fun. I can't do that during the workday. During the workday I have to do work stuff, when art is literally my job. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I wrote the blog post, took a few product photos with my new lowered standard, and I think they look great. And I think now I'm going to sit here in our sunny kitchen, because the sun is falling in through the windows. That's why I have to close the curtain, and draw some more. So yeah, let's do that. I hope if you're seeing this, I hope you take this as your opportunity to lower your perfectionist bar as well. Just by 20%. You don't have to be afraid that if it's not perfect, it'll be awful, or it'll suck, or you'll fail, because that's not gonna happen. You can lower it 20%. It's okay. You'll be fine, I promise. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, the 16th of February. And honestly, I really don't know what I was thinking. Nobody tells you that you're going to do a shop update with, I didn't really think about how much work it was going to be. I was just like, back in October when I was making all of these products and designing them, I was like, well, just do it one big shop update. I'll just add the prints, and then I'll add the bookmarks and the pins, and the washi tapes, and the tote bags, and now it's 27 products. But what you don't realize, it's 27 products with anywhere between 1 and 10 good photos that you want for each. And in order to get 10 good photos, you take 100 photos. So you're trying all these new things, and some of the products I've done before, like the bookmarks, so I kind of know what I want. But the washi tapes, like, it's an entirely new setup. I've never done that before. I haven't taken that many photos of pins either. So before you know it, you're hovering over a table for a full day and a half, and you've maybe shot 1 product category. Ugh. It's so much more work than I thought it was going to be, and I'm really procrastinating. I started taking a couple of photos yesterday, but I was so tired, and it was my day off, so I was like, okay, forget it. I'm not feeling it. And this morning, it's noon now. It's 12:30. I have a webinar on wholesale selling at 2. So now I have basically an hour to do wash tape photos. And then all I have to do is sort through the literal thousands of photos that I have. Pick the best ones, edit them, make all the mistakes. So now I'm walking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain, maybe you can do the same thing. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a time. It is now 15 to 2. And I have 15 minutes to make some tea and a snack so I can get ready for the webinar thing. And taking photos actually went surprisingly well. It turns out when you lower the bar a little bit and decide that you don't need 10 absolutely perfect shots, but 3 good shots will do, you actually work through it a lot quicker. Who knew? I only have 1 product to go. I have to cut them first and everything, so I won't be able to do that before the webinar. But afterwards, fingers crossed, and I will be done today and I can clean up my living room and not live in the complete chaos anymore. Yes, yeah. After only a week and a half of almost full time taking photos, I have now taken photos of all the products. And I just realized that if I want to do this, if I manage to do all of this before next Friday, then I will have 1 whole week to have my shop open with like a discount code before I go on vacation for a week. So this is really good timing. I was really tired, guys. We needed a last minute holiday. So we booked one. Ha! I got takeout. I ordered a Pokeball to celebrate that I got all the photos. Yeah! Yum. Kom maar gauw. Oeps.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, no. Used to be each other's best friends. Yeah. And now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah. And maybe we could try it next week.
Good morning, my sweet friends. It is another Monday and it is the end of February already. I can't believe how fast time went. I took a little walk this morning. It's been really cold and really crisp here. It's freezing at night, and then in the morning there's like the brightest wintry sun. And I told myself yesterday, if tomorrow is I wake up and it's as sunny as it was today, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go for a little walk straight away instead of sitting down, getting my breakfast and watching the news and commercial breaks and dumb stuff that I usually do in the morning. I decided to get up and take my little walk, and it was really nice. I'm also starving now and tired, but it's worth it. I caught a little sunshine, some fresh air early in the morning. That was really nice. I had completely planned to have my shop update up last Friday. That was my plan, because Tuesday next week we're going on holiday for about a week, and so I figured I will have my shop update on the Friday, and then I'll have a week and the weekend, and then I will announce that I'm on vacation and that I won't be able to post any orders for a week. But real life happens. it doesn't always go the way we plan, and I felt really ill all last week and I could barely get anything done. So I'm hoping that today I can get a lot of my work done and hopefully then launch the shop tomorrow. And then instead of post this video today or tomorrow, I will post it somewhere in the upcoming week, I hope. And then we're back on track. It's a total chaotic mess here because I decided, because I was feeling so bad, that maybe I could spend some time painting and I would record it. And I got like halfway through the painting because I was really tired and I never finished it. But I have trouble putting things away. So all my painting stuff is still here, crowding my desk, even though I have a literal other desk here and there. But I wanted to sit here because it was cozy. It's really cold in the house because this weekend we decided to start a new home renovation project. We were planning on working on the laundry room, but we found out that we need to drill a need to make a door in a wall that's a supporting wall, and for that you need all kinds of permits, and that's going to take weeks. And so instead we've decided to start to tackle a new project. It's a little project, but as I said, it's freezing outside. It may be sunny, but it's very cold. And this is the project that we're working on now, the entryway. Usually this door is in here, which hides us a little bit from the cold. Gives us a little bit of buffer space, and we are gonna make all of this green. So I'll show you that in the next vlog probably. Ta-da! But yeah, so we have a little bit more cold in the house now, but that's okay. The living room's warm, nice and cozy, and it'll be fine. Drink my coffee, decaf, because I'm already pretty worked up, and I don't have any more spoons, so I'm gonna use a fork because that's life. Ooh, I also made a new profile picture. I've been thinking a lot about how this year I want to find a way to stylize my art more, because I was really hating the portraits that I was doing specifically. It felt so stale, and then my friend made this portrait and I loved the style she was using, and then I was like, oh, how can I try that and make it my own? And I did, and it's this picture. And that's now going to be my profile image everywhere. See, it's me. So I want to put that up, and then we're going to get back to editing photos. I just have the washi tapes and the prints and the mini prints postcards to go, but I think I'll just throw that in one listing and do some social media content and get cracking on everything else. Okay, wish me luck. I always want to make these sort of like aesthetic desk shots because I really like aesthetic things. I like when things look nice and pretty, all of that, but I struggle being able to do that because this is how I roll. I live in chaos.
I could use a little something to do. We could go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows, 'cause that's what I feel like. Do it tonight. Waking up my brain, maybe you can do the same thing. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen, and when it happens, I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens, I'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens.
You should leak out.
You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic.
did it. I edited all of the photos. I feel my eyes are becoming square, but I edited all of them. So now I have to get the last listings online. Let's do it. Oh. Okay, so I got all the concept listings ready to roll. And now I'm working on the shop update visuals for social media so I can spam everyone everywhere. I think I'm just gonna publish them. I'm so nervous. Tim has already finished his workday and he's ready to get back to all the renovating stuff. But I'm still full in shop update mode. Okay, here goes nothing. I have to set up the discount. And it's going to be here for 1 week. Now I'm going to edit my shop so that everything looks really good. I'm so scared. I published everything and I shared it on Twitter, which is one of my smallest social medias, and I think I'm going to do the rest tomorrow. But it's live. It's live. It's live. Oh, I'm so nervous and so excited. I hope I get at least a couple of sales. Now I'm going to start helping Dean with the renovation stuff. So I'm going to go to the store and just leave this for what it is right now. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. You want me to say something, I come up with nothing. Maybe we should talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long without it, caught up in my feelings. I've been waiting for something new to happen. Oh yeah. Yo.
Do you know what your best
We'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens. We'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens. When it happens. We'll be dancing on the lawn when it happens.
Thursday, March 2nd. My shop update went live on Monday and it was a bit of a downer. I'm not gonna lie. It didn't go so well. I spent all Monday finishing the last of the editing. I put it online and then I had to rush to the hardware store because we're working on the other room, on the entryway. And I was hoping for just a big influx of orders and that didn't happen. I got 2 orders and although I love them so much and I was so happy to get them, I was really discouraged to the point that I was thinking, oh, maybe this whole art business thing is not for me. Maybe I just can't do it. I mean, I love doing it, but if I work a whole month for 2 orders, that's just, is that worth it? Can I keep myself motivated to keep doing that? But since then I've gotten another 2 orders and I feel a lot better today. And I realized that the shop update isn't just for the short term. Everything that I did is going to be up there, and the only way for people to be able to buy stuff and the only way for me to make a living is for it to be there. And everything I do now can build from there. So I guess it wasn't a total failure. There's this whole vision, and I think all of us have that. I think everyone who is a small artist has this idea that you're going to have a shop update, you're going to launch it. Maybe you've talked about it beforehand, maybe you haven't. And then you launch it and people will just be waiting at the ready. And for really big artists, maybe that's true, but for small artists like myself, that just isn't true. People aren't sitting there waiting for your products to go live, for your shop to update. They'll get around to it when they get around to it, and they'll discover it when they discover it. And maybe they're waiting for their paycheck, or maybe it's not what they're looking for right now, and that's okay. So I want to banish that idea that every shop update, every launch that you get will be this big, huge success, because it won't. That doesn't mean that it's a failure though. Of course there's the whole, every time you do something you learn a lot, but besides that, not just the skills that you learn and the fact that maybe you'll be able to do it more easily next time. It's there, it's online, it's available, and people can reach you and can find it. And if you don't have it online, and if you don't do all of these things, that will never happen. It will never happen if you don't have it there. So if you're thinking about doing this, you're like, oh, I don't know, I need to have it perfect because else. That's something I have too, right? I thought when this wasn't a huge success, this launch, I thought, oh, this proves that if I'm not 100% perfect at the promotion aspect of it, which I wasn't because I was sick for a week and then I was just scrambling and I was working really hard to get it finished, which means that I wasn't working very hard on doing marketing and promotion. I thought if I can't give it like 110%, if I don't work on it 24/7, then it won't succeed, and this proves it. Lo and behold, I got one of the new orders I got is over $100, which is amazing to me and blows my mind, and it just goes to show that all these thoughts are bullshit. There isn't a singular moment that will define your success. It builds up gradually. So yeah, that's my little final wisdom for you today. Anyway, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this little, not so little, I hope you enjoyed being a mess with me. And I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look of just how chaotic and messy a shop update can be, even when the pictures look really great and they look perfect. I mean, look at how good they look. I'm proud. But just because they look that way doesn't mean that the entire process looks that way. So yeah, demystify shop updates. All right, I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.